gotta go when you gotta go. No, I was just gonna say I'm about 80%, but I didn't want to get into it because I'm a little bit vexed, to be honest. Yeah, just an annoying situation, but yeah, just trying to breathe, take deep breaths. Yeah. How are you?
Okay, tired. Had an annoying fall the other day.
An annoying fall?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Just tripped on the curb and went flying. It was like my shoulder and knee.
You tripped on what?
On the curb.
Oh no.
It's like, just sort of stupid fall.
Yeah.
It was a bit high. I just didn't lift my foot up and was...
Falls are just terrifying though when there's another human to consider.
I was like trying to fall up on my front and I was like...
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought maybe I'd trip. I was like, I'm going to be able to come. I was like, no, that's stupid. I'm still coming.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a chill session today because I'm struggling. Hi, Sean. You okay? Good morning. Get yourselves comfortable. You can sit down, lie down, whatever you want to do. Good morning. There you go. I'm good. How are you? Good. Good to see you. Do you need a mat? Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. So I'm not going to get too close to any of you today, so I won't be doing any kind of adjusting or the usual kind of nice stuff at the end, just because I've got a bit of a lurg. So I'm suffering. I apologise in advance for the sneezes and sniffles, especially you guys joining in online, because you get like almost a bit of ASMR. There's plenty of mats, so yeah. There might be a couple of stragglers, so I'll put this towards the back. So if you haven't already, just send over your contribution before we get into it, just because I know how the day can sometimes get on and we forget. And we'll start in a couple of minutes. There's a cash box at the back if you have cash, or there's bank details at the back if you need to transfer. Good morning, online people. Give me a wave, let me know who's there. Forgot to charge my microphone, so hopefully it doesn't run out halfway. Yeah. Put the blocks out in case you need them, but you may not want to use them. Does everyone in here know how to use blocks? Yeah? So they're essentially here to bring the ground up to you. So if I often forget to offer options that use blocks, but if there's any point where you feel like you need the ground to be lifted up to you, use the blocks for that. So you can use them under any part of your body, essentially, if you feel like any shape we come into is a bit too intense, you can use the blocks to just decrease that intensity. So I'll try to remember to offer options with the blocks, but it may or may not happen, especially today because I'm feeling all kinds of cloudy and congested. All right, I'm gonna close this door. So, does anybody have any injuries or illnesses, hindrances that I should know about? You've grazed your knee. Okay. Have you practiced yoga before? Yeah. For a while. Okay. So if there's anything that just doesn't feel right, just adjust as necessary. Do you experience any pain when on your knees?
It's kind of on the tail. It's on the tail.
It's almost healed. Okay, so if anything's causing you pain, just come out of it, or you can lift your knees up off the ground. But I think we'll do our cat and cows as usual. But yeah, just listen to your body. How are we all feeling today, energy-wise? Well, you made it. All good. All right then. I am feeling super low energy, so I'm not going to be chatting on too much today. So I just don't have much in me. So this is a real opportunity for you to listen to your own body rather than listening to me chatting. All right then. Anybody else need to let me know about anything that I don't already know about? Cool. Alrighty. So you can choose where you want to spend this first 10 minutes of practice. You can either sit down, lie down. If you want to sit but it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable on your hips or spine, you can bring 1 or 2 blocks underneath the hips just to raise them a bit and just help lengthen the spine a bit more. Morning, Sam. Just anywhere where you can be comfortable. And if you feel safe to do so, comfortable to do so, please close down the eyes. Or if you'd rather keep the eyes open, you can just take a soft gaze towards the tip of your nose or the ground just in front of you. If you're lying down, you can just gaze at a still point on the ceiling. And we'll just take a moment to arrive here. Noticing how it feels to be here in this container. How does it feel to be here in your body? Noticing the space the body takes up. Noticing the boundary between your body and the rest of existence, your skin. Noticing your points of connection between your body and whatever it is that's holding you right now. Breathing into this connection, breathing through this point of connection. As you inhale, visualizing the breath traveling through your body into the earth. As you exhale, as you inhale, and as you exhale, visualize the breath traveling from the earth through your body and out through the boundaries of your skin into the ether. Inhale, the breath, the awareness, the energy comes from the ether through the body into the earth. As you exhale, the breath goes from the earth through the body into the ether. Recognizing your breath as life force energy. And knowing that wherever your breath flows, And wherever your attention and intention flows, that's where energy flows. So that serves as a reminder to stay present within the body, always observing what is arising for you, be that physical sensations, thoughts, emotions, maybe even visions. And allowing space for whatever arises, breathing into it. Knowing that all parts of our life experience are welcome here. They are what brought us here. And allowing this space to help you observe what's not serving you. And each exhale is an opportunity to energetically release that. Each inhale is an opportunity to energetically welcome whatever it is that is aligned with your purpose, your higher self, what is nourishing for you in each moment. So beginning to direct your awareness to your heart space. Observing how it feels in this area. Noticing how it feels physically. You notice your heart rate. Can you notice a sense of openness here, or perhaps tension? Does anything arise for you as you bring your awareness to your heart? Whatever arises, can you breathe into this? Visualizing an expansion around whatever it is that's present for you. It's an area that we often associate with feelings of love. Just take a moment to think about how this lands for us. Think about the love we have for ourselves. And just knowing that even showing up in this space, or in the space you've created for yourself at home, is one very powerful way we show love to ourselves. Taking a moment to think about the love we have for the people in our lives. Perhaps images of these people come into our mind's eye. Bring into mind people who we know but may not have any emotional connection to. Maybe they feel are a neutral person in our life. You know, people who you see around. But don't have a relationship with. Bring into mind anybody who you're experiencing challenges with. Perhaps a person that you may struggle to invoke feelings of love for. Can you bring them into your mind's eye and observe what arises for you in and around the heart space and within your psyche? And now can we begin to extend our awareness to our local community, our city, our country, our continent. Continue expanding that awareness as if it is a torch beam moving further away from its subject, to bring to mind all beings on earth. Staying grounded within the heart space as we send out a collective invocation of may all beings be happy, may all beings be safe, may all beings be well, and may all beings be free from pain and suffering. And we'll just let that invocation land within ourselves. You can continue to repeat it mentally or out loud. If you would like to take this last moment of the meditation to set a personal intention or dedication for this practice, you can dedicate this to yourself or to any person or group of people who may benefit from a container such as this one. This is your chance to do so. If you're not already, come to lie down flat on your back. Bringing the soles of the feet together and allowing the knees to fall wide. This is a place where if you have blocks, you can bring them underneath your knees, just for some extra support. Make a pyramid with the hands by connecting the tip of the thumb and your first finger and opening your palms wide. Place this over your womb space or your sacral space, which is just below the belly button. And breathe deep into this area. use the hands to guide the knees back together, and then walk the feet to the outside edges of your mat. Allow the knees to fall inwards, resting against each other. And we'll take the hands up and overhead, bend the elbows, and take a hold of your wrists or forearms. And gently start to wave the knees side to side. Just massaging the lower back into the mat, into the earth. And then we'll allow both knees to fall over towards the right. Gently pressing that left hip forwards, so hopefully you feel an opening down the front of the left hip. And you can stay here if this feels okay for you, or you can rest the right ankle on top of the left knee. Just to slightly intensify the stretch. Bringing the legs back to center. If you haven't already, cross the right ankle over the left knee. And as you exhale, drop both legs over towards the left. So we're in that figure 4 position. The sole of the right foot comes down to the ground. Maybe the head turns and looks to the right, just for a gentle twist here. Explore how it feels to gently push that right knee away from the body, targeting the outer edge of the hips a little bit differently. And return to center. Once again, have the feet wide. Take a couple of windshield wipers, waving the knees side to side. And then whenever you're ready, we'll drop both knees over to the left. Gently pushing that right hip forwards. And you can stay here or rest the left ankle on top of the right knee, just to slightly intensify the stretch. Gently come back to center. If you haven't already, cross the left ankle over the right knee into a figure 4 position. And then take the legs over to the other side until the sole of the left foot comes down to the ground. Gently push the left knee away from the body to create a slightly different sensation across the hips. You can stay with the neck neutral, or maybe you want to turn it to look to your left. Turn the head to look to your left.
The force behind the gift is who I serve. That's the big deal. And I get to express how major the big deal that is within me.
Gently release. Uncross the legs. So grab one block and bring it in between the legs. So have it the flat side like this between your legs. Bring your feet about hip width distance and the palms flat on the ground beside you. So we'll just do a little bit of pelvic floor work here just to activate and strengthen the deep core tissues. So if you're unaware of what I mean when I say activate your pelvic floor, imagine that you are trying to stop a flow of pee midstream. Sorry, that's such a graphic example, but that's the only one that I can think of right now. So, and when we do that, I want to imagine a zipping up from that point all the way up through the abdominal tissues to the best of your ability. So start first by squeezing the block between the knees. Activate your pelvic floor. Visualize zipping up all the way through the abdominal tissues. So you notice that the tailbone might want to tuck underneath slightly to press the lower back into the mat. This is a full activation of the pelvic floor and abdominal tissues. We're going to keep the activation as we inhale, press into the feet and the hands to peel the spine off the mat, lifting the hips into a bridge. And as you exhale, we're going to lower down, curling the spine back down to the mat. And once the tailbone hits the ground, release completely. As we inhale, we start again, starting with the knees, zipping up. Sorry, I've got the breath the wrong way around. Come back down to the ground, let's reset. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, exhale now. And inhale. And as you exhale, then you squeeze the knees and zip up. Lift the hips. Inhale to lower. Fill up the lungs and release all activation. Exhale, zip up. And we're going to take it nice and slowly, really tune into the sensations here. For this next one, we'll meet with the hips lifted. Start to roll the shoulder blades and elbows inwards towards one another. Pressing into the feet, squeezing the glutes so you can lift the hips a little higher. You may want to interlace the fingers under the hips. Or if you can, maybe you want to grab the ankles. It doesn't matter at this point if the block drops out from the knees. Just try and keep that activation. Paying attention to the breath. Is the breath still able to flow with ease through this activation? If you need to just ease on out of it a little bit. Raising the heart to the sky. Last breath here. And gently release with as much control as you can. And take whatever movement you need to feel relief here. And release. So next inhale, take a full body stretch, reaching the arms behind you, point the toes, stretch the fingers. And as you exhale, however's comfortable for you, make your way up to a seated position. Finding an easy seated posture. Strong through the spine, soft through the front, through the belly. Close the eyes, just breathe here. We'll take some neck circles. So we'll start by pointing the chin toward the left shoulder. Draw a circle across the collarbones till the chin comes to the right shoulder. All the way up and overhead. We'll go 2 more times that same direction before switching. Keeping the shoulders relaxed throughout. Once you've done 3 in the other direction, just return the neck to a neutral position. Roll the shoulders forwards, nice and slowly so you can explore the range here. Retracting and protracting the shoulder blades and collarbones as much as you can. And rolling the shoulders backwards. Last time. From here, sprinkle the fingertips beside you. We're going to tip the head over towards the left shoulder. And then bring the left palm flat. Inhale, reach up and overhead with the right, grounding down through that right hip, lifting through the shoulder. And you can stay here with the elbow lifted, or you might want to bring the elbow down to the ground. Aiming to stay grounded through that right sit bone. Circle that top arm round and down till it comes to your left knee. Inhale, reach up and overhead with the left arm, reaching over to the right. So using that grip on your knee to create a bit of a twist, you're lifting the heart up towards the sky. Lovely. And release. We'll bring the right arm, both fingertips down. Inhale. Exhale, tip the head over to the right. And bring that right palm flat. Inhale, reach up and overhead with the left. Ground down through that left sit bone, lift through the left shoulder. Find that opening down the left-hand side of your body. And if it's there for you today, you've got the option to bring that elbow down to the ground. Circle that top arm down, round till it meets your right knee. Inhale, reach up and overhead. Again, using that grip on your knee to create a twist so you can lift the heart up towards the sky. Lovely. And then this time we'll circle that top arm all the way down till it meets your knee, and then we'll slide the hands down to the shins. Inhale, draw the chin and chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round the upper back, bring your chin to your chest. We'll keep that going, following the flow of our own breath. If it feels a bit weird having your arms crossed, you can just bring the hands onto the knees. Just some seated cat and cows here. And we'll start to draw circles with the heart space. Just exploring the range of our spine here. Switch directions. Lovely. So we'll come into some hip openers while we're here on the ground. So first one is called fire log. So bring the left shin parallel with the short edge of your mat. Try and stack the legs on top of one another like this. So it's unlikely that the knee will, press down and reach the foot. That's okay. You can bring a block underneath that right knee. And have both feet flexed here. So let me just steal a block off you so I can demonstrate. There's another one. There's 3 over there if you need one. All right. So you can bring it here just for some extra support. So try and have that right ankle, a little bit further off the edge of your left knee. We're going to do it both sides anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, right now, right leg is on top of the left. I'm not mirroring you because my brain is just so cloudy today. I'm just going to end up getting confused and confusing everyone else. So, all right. If this is really uncomfortable, you can take a loose crossing like this. It's meant to be uncomfortable. All right, stay here if this feels good for you. Or you've got the option to walk the hands forwards. Allow the head to drop. If you've got blocks there, you can rest the block on the head. But this is quite an intense stretch for the outer and back of the hips, outer edges and back of the hips. So just breathe into that. Work within your own range. Ease off out or out completely, as and when you need to. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, walk the fingertips over towards the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, allow the head to drop. Grounding down through that right hip and reaching through the right fingertips. As you inhale, come back to center. We're going to extend that right leg out to the side as wide as it will go. Bringing the sole of the left foot to the inside of the thigh. And we're just going to fold forwards on a diagonal, so kind of over your left foot. Keeping that right foot flexed. Inhale, lifting up the upper body. As you exhale, twist and try and face your torso down your right leg. Exhale, folding over the right leg. So you can have the hands on the floor, on the leg, on the foot, but wherever you are, try and ground down through that left hip and left knee. And as you inhale, lifting up, bring the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Reach up and overhead with the left. Exhale, bending over, bringing that right shoulder towards your right knee. You may want to bring the elbow down. You may or may not be able to reach all the way over. Take a hold of your toes. Lovely. Breathe into where you feel it. Stay there. I'm just going to turn the music down. Well, stay there if you want to. If it's painful, you can come out. Lovely. 2 more breaths. Lovely. And release. We're going to sprinkle the left fingertips behind us. Try and stay up on the fingertips. Good way to strengthen the hands. If it's painful or too intense, just bring the hand flat. What we're going to do is circle that right arm across the body up, press into that left knee and right heel, and press the hips forwards. Take a full circle with that right arm before coming back down. Lovely. And we'll do all that again on the other side. How are we all feeling? All right? Okay. Can you all hear me okay with the music? If at any point you can't, just let me know. So whenever you're ready, bring that right shin parallel with the top edge of your mat. Try and cross the left shin over. The left ankle's slightly hanging over the right knee. Flexing both feet. Grounding down through your sit bones. You can stay here if this feels enough for you. Or to get a little bit deeper, just tiptoe the hands forwards. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, walk the hands over to the right, grounding down through the left hip while reaching through the left hand. Gently come back to center. We'll lift up that left leg and extend it all the way out to the side. Bring the sole of the right foot in to meet the inside of your left thigh. And we'll take that fold right down the center. So inhale, lengthen to make space. Exhale, tiptoe the hands forwards. Last couple of breaths here. Walking the hands back. Inhale. Exhale, twist, point the body towards your left foot. Exhale, fold forwards. So it's a twist and a fold here, and at the same time, press the right hip and right knee down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the body up. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left leg. Roll that right shoulder back. Inhale, reach up with the right hand and over. You can stay up on the hand, or maybe you want to bring the elbow down. Maybe you can reach all the way over. And grab hold of your toe. Strong through that top arm, ground down through the hip while lifting through the shoulder. Breathe into where you feel it. One more breath here. Gently make your way out. Sprinkle the right fingertips behind you. Either stay up on the fingertips or bring the palm flat. Circle that left arm across the body, up while you lift up the hips, press them forwards. Take a full circle, big deep breath, and gently bring the hips back down. I'm going to bring both legs wide now. You might need to stagger yourselves, those in the room. Flex the feet. So here we want to, when we go into the fold, it's almost as if you're trying to lift your hips off the ground. They won't actually come off the ground, but just to keep that length in the lower spine. Inhale, exhale, walk the hands forwards. You're drawing the chest forwards and down, so no need to round over like this. And there's really, there's no expectation here to go, far at all, certainly not to the ground. Just work within your own range. We're keeping it active by keeping the feet flexed and pressing the knees down towards the ground. Find your edge and breathe into it there. It's quite a powerful, quite intense hip opener. Always remaining aware of what arises physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And remaining aware of that connection that you have with the earth. Breathe into that and breathe through that. It's how we maximize the energetic benefits of the shapes that we're making. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths right here. Let's make them the deepest breaths we've taken today. Lovely. Whenever you're ready, gently walk the hands back in. You can use the hands if you need to guide the knees back together. Have the feet wide for now. Bring the fingertips behind you and just start to wave the knees side to side. Lovely. Then, however's comfortable for you, make your way into a tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. I'm going to move through a few rounds of cat and cow here. So inhale, drop the belly down, lift the tailbone up. When you're here in the cow position, energetically draw your wrists on your knees towards one another. You hopefully feel a subtle activation in the back muscles. Chin stays parallel to the ground. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the toes, press into the ground through the hands and the feet. Draw the belly button in. Empty the lungs. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Let's do 2 more rounds. Follow the rhythm of your own breath. And after your next one, we'll hold the cow position, so the tailbone lifted. Start to walk the hands forwards. Walk them towards the top of your mat. Bring the elbows down. Press the heart towards the ground and back towards your knees. So the hips are staying stacked directly over the knees here. You can stay here if this is enough for you, or you can extend the arms fully. Allow the heart to melt down to the earth. Maybe having the chin on the ground or the first eye. And if you do want to go an extra step further, you can lift up the palms of the hands, so come up onto your fingertips to really open around the chest and heart space and shoulders. Lovely. Very gently lifting up. Step that left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. Does it feel comfortable? Yeah. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heart forwards, and allow the hips to sink down towards the ground. So I would move your back knee backwards slightly if you can. Yeah, slide it back. And it gives you enough space to draw your hips forwards. Lovely. So you've got the option to adjust slightly, or you can stay here if this feels good for you. So you can come up to the outside edge of your left foot and allow the knee to drop out to the side, targeting the inner thighs and groin area a bit more. You can stay with the knee up, or you can stay with the knee down, or curl the toes, lift it up. Then you can stay upon your hands or come onto your forearms. So you can take some or none or all of those options. Just find what position works best for you. And we're going to stay here. Once we've found some stillness for 5 deep breaths. After your 5th exhale, slightly push the hips backwards and we'll walk that left foot over to the right. Try and have that left shin parallel with the top edge of your mat. And then start to shift that right knee back into a pigeon. So you can bring a block underneath the left hip for some extra support here. 1, 2, as many as you need. Try and square your hips off to the front of the room. Draw your heart forward so you can stay here. Or, you okay? Or you can come down onto your forearms. Or you can reach the hands all the way forwards, bring your first eye to the earth. Breathe into where you feel it. So, lifting up the head, we're going to bring the right elbow underneath the face, make a fist with the right hand, bring the left hand to meet it, gently press into the right hand to create a slight twist here and gaze up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Both hands come under the shoulders. Shuffle that right knee in and bring the left foot between the hands. Press the hips forwards once again. Inhale, reach up. Circle the arms back. Interlace the fingers. You can have the palms wide or squeeze them together, whichever is there for you today. Inhale, lift up the chest. Lift the hands away from the leg and hips. Exhale, sink the hips forwards. Lovely. And release. We'll switch legs. So right foot to the outside of the right hand. Just take a moment to settle into this here. So same options as before, you can stay up on your hands, come down onto your elbows, you can have the knee down or up, and you can have the right foot flat or roll onto the outside edge of the right foot so the knee drops out to the side, whichever feels best for you. Two more breaths right here. And then whenever you're ready, shuffle that right foot over towards the left. Point the toe to the side and bring the knee down. Shin as parallel to the top of the mat as it will go. Shift that left knee backwards, come into a pigeon. Again, you can bring a block or anything similar to a block for those at home underneath that right hip for some extra support. Stay here, or come onto your forearms, or reach the arms forwards, bring the first eye to the earth. Very gently lift up the body if you've come down. Shuffle the left knee in slightly so you can bring the right foot between the hands. We're going to inhale, sweep up the hands, take a full circle so you can interlace the fingers behind you, either with the palms together or the palms separate. Wherever you are, drop the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the neck, inhale. Exhale, draw the hips forwards while lifting the chest. Bring the hands away from the hips, away from the legs. Lovely. Gently release. Bring the big toes together and the knees wide. Press the hips back to the heels. Allow the first eye to melt down to the ground. It's up to you if you keep the arms stretching forwards or if you bring them next to the legs and allow your arms to fully relax. Very slowly lift the body up. Extend your legs forwards. Inhale, reach up the arms. If you can, with control, lower yourself down to lying on your back. Use your hands if that's not there for you today. And just come into a fully rested posture. It's up to you if you have the legs extended or if you come full circle back to where we began with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. It might feel good for you having the feet wide and the knees resting in what we call constructive rest. And the arms resting wherever's comfortable. And we'll just take a few moments here to reground ourselves. We can come back to those same points of observation that we started the practice with. Checking in physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We can come back to our personal and collective intentions and invocations, rooted in unity and peace, personally, communally, and globally. Or just take a moment to rest in open awareness of whatever arises. It's a moment of transition where we allow whatever it is we've cultivated within this container to settle into ourselves, so we can carry that energy forward with us through the rest of our day. And in time, with consistent practice, this can just be it can become our foundation, our baseline, our energetic baseline of awareness and peace. That's what I hope for you all was all anyway. Just gently introduce some movement back to the body. Moving the fingers, the toes, maybe turning the head side to side. Maybe taking one final full body stretch as you inhale. And maybe hugging the knees in to the chest as you exhale. And lifting the forehead up towards the knees as you empty the lungs completely. Gently roll over onto one side of your body, whichever one's available. And use your top arm to press yourself up to a seated position, keeping the eyes closed for now if you can. Bringing the palms together in front of your heart space. This hand position here is Sima, which means union. And this closing sequence represents union in all aspects by the placement of the hands, the direction of the hands, and of course our attention and intention, which should be maintained on the palms of the hands. So we'll take one final moment of gratitude for everything that brought us here today, all the circumstances that have allowed us to arrive here in this container and participate in the practice safely. A moment to recognize what a privilege it is to be here. Giving thanks to everything and everyone that have paved the way for us to be here today. The guardians of the land that we're currently occupying, the lineage holders of the various practices that we are engaging in within this space, and of course your own personal ancestors and guides. We'll take a deep inhale and begin to rub the palms together. Separate the hands slightly. Bring your awareness to the space between the palms. Maybe you notice something here, a subtle force, a collection of energy. Maintain awareness here as you cup the hands over the eyes and inhale to fill up the lungs. Exhale to empty the lungs. Bring the palms back together in Sema with the thumbs resting against your first eye point. Slide the thumbs down the midline of the body till they come to heart center. Make a pyramid with the hands, flip it upside down and rest the palms against in front of your womb space or sacral space, your seat of creation. Slide the palms down to the earth, inhale. Exhale, bring the first eye down to meet it if you can. Raise the first eye in the pyramid up to the heavens, inhale. Exhale, bring the pyramid down to your first eye. Separate the hands, bring the palms to the earth, head bowed slightly. Giving thanks for your exchange and your presence here. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Thank you. I like that. I feel like I'm at an open mic night. Thank you all.
Oh, that was so good. I needed that.
Good, I'm glad. Thank you so much. What's your name, sorry? Emma, nice to meet you, Emma. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for those who joined online. If you are willing and able to contribute financially, I think there's a link in my bio to PayPal, or if you find my Instagram, Practice with Kaya, same name as my channel, there is information there on a highlight named offerings. If you're watching this in the future, I will link donations information below. Anything and everything is much appreciated. It all feeds back into the growth of this project. And otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed the practice. Please circulate it amongst anybody who you feel would benefit from a practice like this, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.